All right, we're
I was
back.
gonna say, is your okay? Um, yeah.
I don't know if anybody
Hopefully,
is back or not.
yeah. I'll get my chat in a second.
Yeah, I have the chat up, but I don't know
Hopefully,
if it needs to be refreshed or not. I will refresh just in case. Oh no, it works. And hi. I'm sorry, guys.
this
My
technical
internet
difficulties.
My
We'll
internet
get through it.
freezes. All right. Where did we leave off? I don't even remember.
We were at the death of Star Lord's mom.
So while the internet was down, this happened. Okay.
Oh,
And it landed on the keyboard and was typing the letter I 900 times to Inspector here. Okay. All right.
oh, that's what that was.
Yes.
Like,
Oh, did it go through?
no, I just saw like typing, and I was like typing for so long.
Oh, yes, that was just the keyboard thing. Yeah. We will take him over to Taserface and have it pushed out to space. Internet. Internet. All right. The death of who? Who are we talking about?
This ego reveals his plan, and Star Lord's mother was killed by him.
Okay, yes. All right. So
Which,
he goes
which
berserk.
I was just gonna say, which Peter does not take kindly to, honestly, which is a
No.
good reaction.
He went.
He starts blasting.
Yep. He like immediately starts to shoot him, and I mean obviously it doesn't kill. It doesn't kill him, because he created this. Ego created this planet. He is this planet. His
Yeah,
brain, essentially,
it's him.
is him, and it's at the core of the planet.
Hmm.
Um,
The
so
body's not him.
right.
It's just a piece of him.
Um, so then they all basically the Guardians get together and they gotta team up and take this. In order to take him down, they gotta take the planet down and
Yeah.
get the I guess like the core of the
Um,
planet.
yeah. So Yondu, Yondu, Rocket, and Kraglin and Groot make 700 jumps through like their little portal space.
Oh, yes, that was weird.
The
That
little
part.
yeah. That remind you know those little like birthday cards or whatever cards, the cards with the animals with the weird bug eyes and all that kind of like this
Oh
like big
yes,
smiles. That's like what it reminded me of exactly. It
you're
was that
right.
kind of like
That
design.
that's what that looked like. Um, so yeah, so it was weird. They were like going here, and their face was like, it looked weird. It looked weird. Um, but um, so yeah.
They finally get to Ego's planet
Hmm.
and like Yandu kind of chews Rocket out, explains like he understands how Rocket thinks because Rocket's kind of thinks the same way he thinks.
Yeah.
It's like that. Anytime you let a little bit of love in that, and yet you realize how empty you feel inside.
Hmm. Yeah, they have like this little moment, um, and it was nice, and like they kind of bond. It was
Hmm.
two people who are so tough, who have such a tough exterior, um,
Yeah,
kind of that kind of comes down to
soften.
it softens, yes.
Yeah,
So that was nice, but
and yeah, they come in and save Peter from his father,
hmm
from Ego.
yeah, and yeah, so
We get this we start saving the galaxy again.
hmm and they do come up with this plan with Groot to because he's little.
Mhm.
They give him so Rocket has to kind of like explain to him. It's like a little bomb. So there's like the timer, and then there's
Yeah,
two little buttons, and he explains to
yeah.
him like, okay,
This switch.
yeah, don't press this one, press this one. Don't press this one, press this one. What button are you gonna press? This one.
I am Groot.
No. We're all gonna die. So they just
And
kind
then
of keep
It's like, dude, does anyone have any tape? I want to put some tape over the death button.
And
I'm asked.
here they are in the middle of
Gamora, do you have any tape? No? Alright, Drax. Do you have any tape? Yeah, Scotch tape will work. Why didn't you tell me if Scotch tape would work if you didn't have any Scotch tape? Nobody has any tape.
Did you ask? What did he say? Did you ask Gamora? Well,
Did you ask? Yeah.
like, yeah, I did. Well, she was sitting right next to Drax.
I knew you were lying.
You really see...
That was the funny because it was that was in the trailer, but it was shortened, so we actually didn't see when like we just like we don't hear Peter in the background. We just hear him say nobody has any tape. It just kind of cuts to that. But I loved how in the movie they extended that scene.
Yeah.
It just made it so much funnier.
I love that from the beginning of the movie. I love their banter and the way they argue. They argue and like talk to each other the way like really close friends do. Like they really capture that that banter really well.
That's what like somebody said. It's just like it's like somebody like mentioned like talk about like the complaints of like how it's like these people are they're together but they don't act like they're together or something. It's like, really? You never been with family? Like, this is how family kind of works sometimes. You just banter, you argue sometimes, but you still stay together.
Oh my gosh, the Mary Poppins part.
Okay.
Oh, I don't know what he was doing. Go ahead.
But I was just gonna say, okay, so yeah, we get the Mary Poppins. I heard about a Mary Poppins joke or something related to Mary Poppins before seeing the movie, and I didn't know what it was, so I didn't have any context. So when I finally watched the movie, I hear Starlet say, "You look like Mary Poppins," and I just like the whole audience roared, and I laughed. I really laughed. It was so I laughed so hard I didn't hear what they were saying next.
Oh.
So as soon as I was done laughing, I hear Yondu just say, "I'm Mary Poppins, y'all." I was the loud. I feel so bad, but I was the loudest I've ever laughed in the theater.
Aww.
I like just roared. I just lost it. That was the funniest thing I've ever heard in the theater. It just caught me so off guard.
It was so fun. Even I always say I don't laugh out loud a lot in movies, but like this, some of these movies make me do that. This was definitely one of those movies where like I laughed out loud a lot, especially at that scene. Yeah. That was really funny. It is a great line.
Yeah.
And he was like so proud.
Yeah, he's just like, is he cool? Yeah, he's cool. And then now he's like, oh, Mary Poppins. He's like he's posed in the same way. It's just exactly like the. And then we get the shot, like the kind of the hero group shot, circles around them all, and then Mantis didn't dodge the piece of stuff after Drax warned her. It's like, Mantis, look out.
Hey, that was a sweet line. He is cool.
Yeah, it was.
Loving Yondu.
I love like Yondu's like doesn't even know who Mary Poppins is, but it's like, yeah, I'm totally gonna be Mary Poppins. I'm cool.
Yeah, I don't remember all the details after that.
We have a battle with Ego, which eventually everybody's kind of in trouble. Like Peter's kind of and Yondu says like, I don't fly the arrow with my head, I fly it with my heart.
Yeah.
And that's when that kind of gives Star-Lord like this moment to like use his heart to fight. And I'll say this. Ego is one of the few villains I actually enjoy seeing like get beaten up. It's just one of those because they're like, yes, like destroy this guy.
He had it coming. He had it coming.
Like other villains, I'm like, yeah, it's okay, or yeah, okay, that's cool. But this one's like, yeah, go take him down, take that guy down. Few villains I actually enjoy seeing get defeated.
Yeah, and he defeats him. And.
Yeah, the bombs finally placed, like group finally places it down,
and he presses the right button. And then he takes off. Everybody's like on the ship, and Gamora's
Yeah.
freaking out. Well, I think Rocket is the last person to come back, and Gamora's like,
Yeah.
"Where is Peter? Where is Peter?" And he's just like his head down, like he refuses to
It's
look
like,
at her, won't talk to her. Um,
so she's attempts to go back,
hmm
but Rocket stops her. It's like,
Yeah.
I can't lose any more friends today.
yeah, yeah, and
And then Drax is like, "Where's Quill?" He starts like freaking out, like, "Where's Peter?" It's like all this, and so of course, when Ego is killed, the planet starts to collapse on itself,
yeah,
and so, but Yondu saves him, and
Yondu,
we get the scene, we get this moment.
Yondu grabs one of those things where it. Oh yeah, Rocket gives him two. He's like, all I have are these two.
This rocket jetpack and a space suit,
Yeah.
which little thing that kind of encloses you in like a bubble space suit.
So he puts on the rocket suit thing. He goes and he grabs Peter. The ship takes off. He goes and he grabs Peter, and he just like flies him up out into space, and he puts the suit on him.
He may have been your father, but he wasn't your daddy.
Yeah.
And it's like, and okay, like again, Guardians of the Galaxy is so far the only movies that have made me cry. It's like this one. Like this one, I just couldn't get it. It's like, okay, so Groot in the first one gets me, and this one, I just watched it again yesterday, it still got me.
Yeah.
Yondu dying, just
That was a good scene. And Peter's reaction when he realizes what's happening, he's like, no. He's like, and he's just crying. He's upset. Hello, DC. And
like, he literally lost two of his dads in the same hour.
He lost his mom, and like I feel like this was worse than this was right almost on par with losing his mom, because this was someone who raised him. I mean, while they weren't like it wasn't like same as a parent, but like
best.
He's like you said, it wasn't your father, but I was your daddy, or whatever the line was.
Like I didn't do it all perfect, but I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
Like, I'm happy you're my boy.
Yeah. And so that like was like he lost his family.
So yeah, Peter's lost a lot. Peter needs a break.
Poor Peter. He needs a drink.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I know that whole scene.
Yeah.
So then we get this amazing.
We get the funeral.
Oh my god! Like, I didn't see that come, and that was like, oh my god, this is so good. They do this beautiful funeral for him.
He compares Yondu to David Hasselhoff.
Yeah.
It's like, says he's my dad. I guess I did have a really cool dad.
Mm-hmm. And they do this like special ceremony for him, and cover him with some things, put some like significant items around him, and then they put him in like this incinerator thing.
Yeah, they kind of do like a mixed. They kind of do like the Spock funeral of sorts.
And then like his ashes kind of go out into space amongst the stars, and so then they're they look out from the ship, and all of a sudden they see all of these ships just kind of appear, and it's all of the fellow Ravagers like coming to like pay their respects. And
Rocket says, he's like, I sent out a message and he wondered if they'd all show up, and they did. They're all here to. Then and like the lead rabbit, like that one guy, Sylvester Stallone, and his other members, they all honor Yondu and his passing. And it's I like that. Like I said, like Yondu's death. It still gets me, but I think the first time I saw it shocked me, but it wasn't until the funeral that I lost it. I just couldn't, like, the funeral like broke me.
Yeah, it was so sad, but it was so beautiful. It was just so I love it. I love good writing. I love it when they just like. The people who worked on this story, like, they know how to tell a story. Like, some people are just so good at telling a story in a movie, and some people aren't.
Yeah.
And they just nailed it.
and what's interesting is, like, you don't even need, like, the other Marvel movies for these characters.
Yeah, they're like standalones.
you could just watch like you could just watch these two movies and be fine.
Yeah, I think. So I've been like telling my mom about like, all these movies that I'm watching, like all the Marvel movies, and I think this one and Doctor Strange are like two of the like movies I'm going to introduce to her. Like I told her a little bit about Doctor Strange, and she was like, "Oh wow, that sounds like a movie I would like." And I think she would like this one too.
Yeah, those are
I think even without seeing the first one, she would
yeah,
appreciate it.
those are pretty good introductory movies.
Yeah,
They don't require a whole lot of extra knowledge.
yeah. Um, but yeah, and that was
And
yeah, that was.
okay, did you get my message about like the all the extra credits that were because there's more than two.
I
in this
know.
one.
So I did miss one, but again, the only reason why I think I missed one, why I realized I missed it was because I watched, as like a recap before we stream, I watched like the YouTube channel Movies in Minutes. They did like a 4-minute recap of the movie, and they talked about
Yeah.
the after credits, and I was like, oh, I didn't know about that one. Um, but I don't. Hold on, I have to read. I
Yeah,
missed
there's
the one.
we get teenage Groot.
That's the one I missed.
Yeah, Groot's grown up
Hmm.
a little bit. And
Looked like he was like playing video games or something. Or
yeah, yeah, and he's being all like smug teenager.
hmm
And
and was there the one with the arrow? Was that in the?
yeah, that was like the first one.
Hmm.
That's the one where like Kraglin, like he gets the arrow and starts practicing with it, and accidentally shoots Drax with it.
Oh yes, and he like backs away like was me.
Oh, and okay, we get another scene with Sylvester Stallone and those other Ravager
Mhm.
leaders, which I need to be reminded, but I believe that is okay. So there's actually two Guardians of the Galaxy. There's these guys, the ones we have from the movies, and that's like they're Peter and Gamora and all that. But there's actually another group that was before them, I believe, and that's what Sylvester Stallone and his members are referencing. Like they're the original Guardians of the Galaxy.
Okay.
So yeah, I think and Yondu I think was a part of it too. So he's like one of the original ones,
Okay.
which is really kind of a nice reference.
Hmm.
And we get one more with the Sovereign group, which basically is just they create a being. We don't know what they are.
Oh, I missed that one
Or
too.
what-
I'm gonna have to go back and watch that again.
One is that it? There's like one more, right?
Let's see. Okay, we talked about one about the arrow. Olgard is moved by the death of Danto, whatever his good friend and former
No.
companion is with his.
Sorry, you mixed it. Wrong one. That's DC. It's Warlock. Is the what you mean?
I think we got them all.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's 4.
Informant discusses
Also,
his experiences on Earth along with a group of Watchers.
oh, Stan Lee. Yeah.
That okay.
Did you see that one?
No. I only saw 2 of them. I'll have to go back and watch it again.
Yeah. That's kind of a continuation of Stan Lee's cameo from when Groot and Rocket and them are doing their hyperspace thing. We see Stan Lee in a spacesuit, like talking to these other alien guys.
Oh, that scene.
Yeah.
Was he? And he talks about like he was like telling a story, and he talks about
FedEx.
Now, was he referring to his role?
I believe that is kind of like the joke is that all of the Stan Lee cameos are the same character.
Oh.
So
okay.
he's kind of just like, hey, so yeah, last time I was a Federal Express guy. He's like, I got so many more stories to tell. So it's like more cameos.
Oh.
And yeah, that was Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
Yeah. 9.5 out of 10, guys. This was really good. This gave me warm, fuzzy feelings. Lots of them.
Yeah, this one, yeah, like I said, just as good as the first, in my opinion. Some of it's better, some of it's very much better, but it's just for me a little bit something holds it back. I don't know how to explain it.
Oh, okay.
yeah, it's just that one little bit. I just don't know why. But the rest of it's like, yeah, this is better than the first one. But yeah, I do love this one just as much.
Daniel,
Definitely top
hello.
10.
9.5 out of 10, Daniel. 9.5. I loved it. I loved it. I agree. I thought this was better than the first one. I thought this was so good. Like, this is one I feel like I would watch over again, like a couple times, and enjoy it.
So, all right. Okay, so Sunday.
Oh, you were here. Okay. Sunday. Oh, what is Sunday? What's my homework?
Sunday is Black Panther.
Yay!
We're gonna be
Oh, I'm so
we're gonna be
excited
discussing.
to see this.
Yeah, this one's another really good one.
Yeah.
So I'm very excited to talk about that one.
Okay. Black Panther. All right. Yeah, I'm excited to see. With him just passing. So I'm excited to see more of him. So.
Excited, but yeah, it's a good movie to discuss.
Mhm. Okay. All right, guys. That could go either way. I've heard it was really good. I predict 7 to 8 out of 10. All right. Maybe.
So, yeah, that's Guardians of the Galaxy 2, and yeah, that was our discussion.
All right. Oh yeah. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I'm excited to check out Black Panther. Thank you guys for hanging out and watching. I had every intention of streaming on Twitch tonight, but guys, I'm just gonna be honest. I just can't.
She had a long work week.
It was a very crazy work week. I've had a migraine since Tuesday, that hasn't gone away. I can barely keep my eyes open, so I'm hoping next week will be better. I should be more adjusted. Should be better. Just a better week. I know, guys. I'm sorry. I need to sleep. I've been getting to bed at like 9:30, 10 o'clock this week. Okay.
I even suggested we could have moved this to Sunday.
I know, that was really nice of you. Thank you. I had debated. I was like, should I just give myself a night? But then I was like, no. You know what? Because then I'll be stressed out on Sunday. I was like, let's just break it up. It'll be a little bit easier.
We'll power through, and now hopefully next week will be smoother for you.
Yeah. A little less stressful. You know how some weeks at work are just like that. So it's just kind of like one of those phases that work for me right now when my day job. So hopefully next week will be a little bit better. But yeah, so thank you guys for understanding. I appreciate it. I'm sorry I didn't get to stream this week, but I appreciate you guys understanding. But I will be back Monday, most likely. 90% chance. So
on Twitch,
yes. Oh yeah, we will still be here on Sunday. Most likely we'll be back on Monday. So unfollow. Shut up. Thank you, Steve. No, thank you guys. I know you guys are joking. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. I hope you all had a really great week. I'm looking forward to catching up with all of you next week. And I will pop in on Discord and try and catch up on there. So I ramble at goodbyes. But have a wonderful weekend. Be well, be safe, be happy. And as always, if you haven't already, definitely check out the Inspector's channel. Has great stuff on there.
I'm thinking about streaming a Star Wars game tomorrow.
Ooh, okay, that'll be fun. Awesome. I know you've also been playing Control.
Yeah, I just finished that, so now I have room for Star Wars.
Okay, awesome. And we got Sims 4 Star Wars, I think, just came out.
Yeah.
Which I haven't.
Did it come out?
Yet. Huh? What? Yeah. So.
I was gonna say, did it just come out?
Oh yeah. I think it was one day this week. I think it came out. I think.
Okay.
Pretty sure. Yeah. All right, guys. So before I keep rambling, everybody have an awesome weekend. And I'm losing my voice, so I will see all of you next week. Bye, everyone.
Bye.